Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. I have new videos every week, usually on Tuesdays at noon Central Time. But today's video is coming out at a different time because this is the date and time that Erin Condren said we could release our teacher planner boxes that they sent us. So as an affiliate, I got sent a teacher planner box with all these goodies in it. You guys, there is so much stuff here, along with the Inspire coiled teacher planner is the one that I got. So I know lots of people are putting out their reviews this morning, and you can probably find the teacher planner that you are looking for. If you are shopping at Erin Condren and my content helps you, I'd be so grateful if you used my affiliate link to shop. That just shows the company how many people I bring to them when you click through my link. And also, if you purchase, I make a small percentage of the sale. I'm so grateful for that. It helps to compensate me for all the time that I put into my content here. Also, if it is your first Erin Condren purchase, your very first, there's a $10 off link down there. And if you click that, you fill out your information with your email to open your Erin Condren account, and they will send you a $10 off coupon really quickly. There's no minimum on that purchase. You can even stack that coupon on sale, but it can only be used on your first purchase. So make sure you remember to use that when you are doing that. All right, we are going to jump into all this stuff because we have a lot of fun things to get through. This is going to be a video where we discover it all together. The only thing I've done for this video, because this is a last minute one, I got the box less than a week before I have to have this video out, and I'm getting ready to go out of town. So it is really last minute for me. We're going to discover it together. I did open the washi tape, and I took the plastic off everything so we wouldn't have the noise. And I did look inside the teacher planner a little bit, but that's all I've done. So we're going to discover it together. We're going to start by walking through the teacher planner. I always get excited to review the teacher planner from Erin Condren because as a former teacher turned homeschool mom now for I don't know how many years. My son's in 8th grade now, and we started homeschooling when he was in 1st. My oldest son joined us a couple years ago too. He's graduated now. I love teacher planners. I think if you're someone who taught school, or if you're a homeschool mom, or if you've just always loved that time of year when school starts back, teacher planners, teacher accessories are fun. So let's jump in. I can already tell you that I absolutely love 3 of the washi tapes in this pack. I'll be honest, I don't use a whole lot of Erin Condren washi because I just tend to grab my Planner Perfect washi that comes in the boxes every month in my subscription box, but I really love these, and I'm going to use these even in my Planner Perfect or possibly even in my Erin Condren weekly planner. I say that even though I never put washi in my Erin Condren weekly planner, but I might with some of these. You'll see them down on paper when we get into the planner. So let me clear this and we're going to jump in. I also want to mention that I share an extra personal monthly video and or Zoom call. It rotates with my patrons. If you are interested in supporting me over there, that link is down in the description. Those personal monthly videos and Zoom calls are at the $8 tier level. And I also share extra content there early whenever I can. So if like something's already released, where we can share it, a lot of times I'll share it early there, just the unedited video, so you can check it out early. This month, my personal video there will be our vacation to Estes Park, Colorado. My parents go there every year and rent a really nice house, and we are so lucky to have been invited with them this year. So I'm going to do a little vlog video from that house and show you guys where we're staying, and that will go up to my Patreon $8 tier level this month. All right, let's jump into the Erin Condren Aspire to Inspire. So that is something you can choose. That does not come on your planner cover. You can choose to put your name. You can put the name of your school. You can put an inspiration there like this one. You can choose if you want to put anything there or to leave it blank. So this is the Inspire cover that has the rose gold foiling on it here. There is an Inspire cover for the Life Planner that does not have the rose gold foiling, because that does make your cover $5 more. You can keep that in mind. They made the same cover without the rose gold foiling. Some people just don't like the foiling either. I'm just guessing they're going to make it in the teacher planner too, since they did it in the Life Planner. Every teacher planner comes with one of these snap-in rulers that also comes with the Life Planner. So that is very handy. They just automatically put their new multicolored coil on here, which looks really beautiful with this cover. I said in my Life Planner review video, just something to think about. it does look really beautiful. Look at the inside page. Is, you know, if you want to see that color all year round. It's just something to think about. Yes, some people do, but you know, I always like to point out things that I think of. So are you still okay with seeing those colors in October, you know, or November? It really goes well with that though. Or in December. They've kind of made it where it goes with the Inspire cover and looks nice. So there's November and December. We'll go through all the colors, but that's something to think about in your coil choice. The automatic coil that comes on it is your silver, and any other coil color, gold, rose gold, or this multicolored is $10 extra. We actually learned something in our production center tour that I got to go on in Austin, is that this coil cost them so much money to make, they actually make $0 off of it. We also got to see them hand coiling everything. Now, they don't twist it all the way through, but they do twist the coil on up to a certain point, and then it's all hanging off, and then they hand put it in this machine that finishes it, and hand puts it in another machine that like cuts it. It's so amazing how many hands touch your planner before you get it. I have shared all that raw content over on my Patreon account, and if I can ever get it up in a timely manner here, I'm going to try to do some voiceover and show the production tour. I'm just not sure if it's going to make it to YouTube, but I put up all the raw footage for my patrons, and I also shared a lot of footage on Instagram and saved it to a story highlight if you want to go check that out. Just know that these planners are put together, made, every part of them. The paper is Mohawk 80-pound paper in the USA. They are printed on this paper here in Austin, Texas. I say here, I'm not in Austin, Texas. I'm in a suburb of Dallas, but I mean, I guess I'm close enough, you know, 3-something hours away. That is enough rambling about the production center, which was just really cool to see. It makes you think a lot more about each planner. Let's go through the teacher planner. As I mentioned, they have several options. They have a soft bound option. This, of course, comes in the wildflower design. I do not know if it comes in the canvas. I believe it comes in a focused edition, and there's in the past been binder editions. I don't know if they have a binder edition this year. All I know is what I got, and then, you know, it will all be up on the website on launch day. I should have said that, which is for insiders May 16th and launches for the general public May 17th. They are just letting us, you know, all put out our content so you guys can make your decision. I have a whole teacher planner, homeschool planner playlist. If you want to check out some other options out there, just my personal favorite, if I was using a teacher planner, which I don't really need to anymore with homeschool. I'm only homeschooling one 8th grader. I don't need this much room to write things down. I usually actually end up using a softbound A5 Erin Condren planner for just keeping track of some of the school stuff and some of the stuff for my son. So that's what I end up using because I just don't need this much space. But if I did, I would be using the Erin Condren one because it is my favorite teacher planner. The paper, the colors, the design, I mean, it's just my favorite. Let's go through it. You have their new dashboard set up on the back of your cover, which you can write on with their wet erase markers, or you can write on it with a Sharpie fine tip marker, which will come off with nail polish remover or rubbing alcohol. So if you want something permanent on there for most of the year, you have your nameplate page and you're proud to say made in the USA little symbol. I love how that's a little Erin Condren flag. As you can see, I'm much more passionate about this product after seeing the production center tour just now and seeing how much goes into this. Here is the beautiful Etta V inspired design running throughout. You have an all about me page where you have your name, school year, classroom resources, professional development, events and volunteers, classroom events and dates. These tabbed pages are thick. They are cardstock, so they're thicker than the normal pages. You have your laminated tabs. Look, I always love Erin Condren tabs. Okay, this is your contact section, a communication log to keep track of for the whole year. It's beautiful. What else can I say about it? Jumping back in, I feel like if you do keep a communication log, this could be a great place to keep it. I understand that you might want to keep more notes per kid. Like you might not be able to do it in one line here. So you may or may not be able to use this page depending on where you work and what type of communication you're needing to record and have. But I think it's nice to have it there. You can always reuse the page for something else if it doesn't work for you for that. Or if you're in homeschool, it can be communication with your child. We talked about this on that date, and issues with this or that, and maybe switching to this or that, or they're reading this book, that type of thing. It starts in July 2023. The planner starts there, goes until the end of 2024 because this is an 18-month. You can also choose a 12-month. You can choose your different start months also. I don't know all the different options of start months that they will have in here, but they usually have a couple of different start month options, or you can choose, a 12-month academic year, a 12-month calendar year, and start. I think they offer like an August start, a September start, I believe too. So I think that's amazing. And to think that each one of these is printed separately, custom made and ordered. Your cover's printed in one room with whatever you choose to have printed on it. Your pages are printed somewhere else depending on the big printer, which month you're starting on. And then all comes together to be coiled together for you and put in your box with whatever else you order. Then you have your year plan. I love how everything is tabbed up here. So easy to find. So when you want to see your year at a glance, you might mark your days off school here with a highlighter or with little dot stickers. Who knows? But just having it to be able to pull really easily and get there. Your year plan, January through December here. Then you have some pages of graph paper in which you can draw out where you're going to put desks in your classroom. It can be anything you need to write or map out, seating charts, organize groups, track learning assessments, log other important information. So you have 4 of the graph pages, and then you have 3 lined pages in beautiful Inspire design. And this is what it's going into every month. You have this nice little dashboard spread going into every month with a lined page. Spread joy, it's contagious. Look how pretty. That just inspires me. The color there, it makes me happy. Dates to remember in July. So there's your dates. Then you go on your tabbed page, turns to your monthly calendar. Look how big those boxes are on an 8.5 by 11 page. They are huge. You come into your month with light gray. And if you were going out of your month, it would be light gray too. A big note section, and your next month at a glance down on the bottom. Here's where I tested the washi tape. Look how beautiful. I love the apples. I love them. I also love the rainbow. And I also love this one, Inspire, Learn, Teach with the dots. Probably the only one I won't personally use is the to grade, to copy, to prep, to call. But I think the washi is a winner. This is called Teacher Washi Tape 4-pack. 4 16-foot rows, and this pack is called the Rainbow Apples. So that is the pack I was sent. All the colors for the months are the same as are in the life planners this year if you're new to Erin Condren. So every month is a different color. And as you can see on the teacher page, it goes in an ombre, darker at top to lighter at the bottom. And the colors flow with the seasons here in the US. If you look at your page, it is a horizontal. Let's look at a blank one without the washi. It's a horizontal layout so that you can have subjects up here, and they do have custom subject stickers you can order. A note space here, and then, or if you needed another subject, you could use that. If you needed a 7th subject, and you could just draw a line across there. Or if you're homeschooling, this could be for each kid. You can use it, in lots of different ways. This is a nice little section in which you can write anything big going on that day or something you need to notate for that day or remember. I like having that section there. Something to take note of though, if you are using this, is just know with it divided horizontally, for the day, you do have to flip it during the day. You can only see 3 subjects here or 3 subjects here unless you're able to leave your whole book open on your desk the whole time, or if you're homeschooling and each kid is up here. So that is just something to think about. But I did use this planner for a couple of years when my son was younger homeschooling, like in 1st, 2nd, and maybe 3rd grade. And I really enjoyed my time in it. It's a fun planner to use. It's a motivating planner to use to me as a homeschool mom. And, I taught public school eons ago. Erin Condren was not even a company then, 21 to 23 years ago when I taught. But if she was, I would have loved to use this because we still used paper planners in school then. in our elementary school. And this would have been a beautiful planner I would have enjoyed being in. You have all your dated weeks there. Then you have the same thing. You have 3 lined pages, 2 that don't have any design on them. And then your third here with a quote, you are making a difference every day with your inspired design, going into your kind of, it's not really a dashboard. I was calling it a dashboard page for the month. Your dashboard page for the month, which is just your dates to remember, and a lined page. Then you have your new monthly color. This yellow makes me think of pencils and school buses. And then I just love how midweek the color switches. You can see a new month. You get excited about that. At least I do. Here is how your yellow looks for August. Beautiful. And we have a sticker pack. I will show you some stickers spread in here, and washi they really do make it fun, especially as holiday time comes up or whatnot, but even just putting apples and stuff like that. Then you get all those line pages, 3 line pages. You could say that you have 2 line pages at the end of the month, and then you have, your 2 lined pages with the dates to remember going into the next month, however you want to use them. And let's just look at the monthly colors now so you can see how they look on the page. September is a purple. October is our beautiful orange. So pretty. November is a blue. Stunning up there. And look at that change midweek. November. Then we go into December. Here's our December. January. Beautiful dark blue for January. February, so much happy with that dark pink going down to the light pink. March, here's our change. March, April, beautiful dark purple. May is a peach, but a lot of pink in it with it too. The page is more peach, but in the design, there's a lot of pink. June is a beautiful green, really dark, vibrant green. Look at that. And then July 2024. Okay, I was wrong. They didn't send me an 18-month. This is just it's a 12-month, actually a 13-month. So that's interesting. This is a 13-month planner because it's July 2023 through the end of July 2024. Then, and I know there's options, so pay attention when you're ordering. You have a sturdy page here of cardstock once again for your checklist. And then here are your student checklist pages. There are a lot of them. I have not counted them. I know there's like 20 something at least student checklist pages where you can fold or cut on that line, if you don't want to rewrite your class list there. And the colors are beautiful. It's a nice separation too. So if you need a lot of checklists, this is awesome to have at the back of your planner. Then you go into your sticker sheets. You have staff meetings, to-dos, report due testing, don't forget, after school, exclamation points, apples, all kinds of things there. These are rose gold, beautiful first day, 50th day, 100th day, last day, field trip, conference. These look really pretty on the page. Big day, note to self, awesome, great job. I'm telling you, these type of stickers can motivate you as a teacher or a mom homeschooling. These are really fun washi strips with some motivations. I love these big labels with a little paper clip on them. The colors are just beautiful. This one has gold foiling. Then you have their classic label stickers with the silver asterisk. And then look at that Etta V, beautiful design on the folder. It's a coated folder, both sides, plenty big to be able to put in a full-size sheet of paper. I'm looking around to try to grab a full-size sheet of paper. I wish I would have thought to grab one, but I will grab my clipboard here and I will find one, my YouTube schedule for the month. But this is a full-size printer paper, and I will show you. I didn't want to rip off any of my stickers on there, my sticky notes. It fits perfectly in there. A full-size printer paper for that folder, which I think is so helpful as a teacher. Now, this is really cool if you don't know about this. Every year, Erin Condren does this. This year, they did it in all gold foiling. And in prior years, they've done it in the color of the month. But they give you these stickers for all the holidays right here. And they tell you the date they're on. They're even notated what date they're on. And then there's blank ones for each month. Some months have a lot of blank ones. Some only have a few, depending on how many holidays are in that month. But you can go and place these on your month so there are no holidays on here. So for instance, that way your school calendar, or if you're even using this as a work planner. So for instance, New Year's Day on the 1st, you can choose to put that on your calendar here at the top, or you can choose to put it at the bottom. So it's really wherever you want to put it for the day. And you can choose how many holidays to put on here, which ones are important to you and that you want to make note of. They also have some things on here like National Physical Fitness and Sports Month begins on that day. Pet Appreciation Week begins. So some things like that as a teacher might be fun to know about. Fire Prevention Week begins, but it's your choice how many of those you put on here. And if you're not someone who uses your monthly layout, then you can always come here. You can put them on your weekly layout instead, wherever you would rather use the stickers. Oh, we got to go to the next week for Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And you could put it like right here if you didn't want to do it on the monthly layout. So there are a lot of options with these. And like I said, extra every month to write in anything you need to. I think that is such a good idea. Just so the holidays that, are important to you are on there. There's not too much that you don't need. You can also get extra of these. I believe you can get up to 3. And they put 3 in here, which is awesome, of these really thick page protectors. So you saw me get the sticker sheets out of here. They obviously can hold 3 really thick sticker sheets. They could hold even more than that. So you can put full-size pages in here. I think this is so nice for a teacher. And here's a tip. You can snip these out with scissors and be able to then pop them in anywhere in your planner you want and reuse them so you could save them from year to year. They also make coil clip connectors, at least they used to, where if you didn't love having to pop it in this way, you could stick a coil clip connector on. I still have some of those from years ago. I'm not sure if they make those anymore. But that is your teacher planner. I'd love to hear from you guys who use the teacher planner either as a teacher, or I know other people who use it for businesses for work because it's only Monday through Friday that are not a teacher. So anything you just need Monday through Friday, you could use this planner for. I've seen people use it as a social media planner before, and it's divided into all the different places that you manage and post, like, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the other things because I only do Instagram and YouTube, to keep track of all those different social media outlets. So it can definitely be used by people who are not a teacher. It is a beautiful planner with her beautiful paper. And you know what? I did not do pen test because I just did the Erin Condren launch day video and I did a pen test in there. But we will go ahead and write on this paper and I will show you. It's 80-pound Mohawk paper. If you're new to Erin Condren, it is so thick and luxurious. It is my very favorite planner paper. It smells good. It does. And it has tooth to it. Tooth just means a little bit of texture, which grabs the ink of your pen, especially like gel pens that are very inky, and just like pulls the ink in, and it's just very satisfying to write on. I love this paper. You never have problems with bleed through, show through is so minimal, even with dark things. So they sent me this dual ink, dual tip highlighter pen pack. So let's try some of these beautiful colors. I love the way the colors are put on here. They tell you the name of the color here on the back, and the felt tip pen on the other end is black on every single one of these. But they do tell you the color names on the back. So we will just do a pen test here. Yeah. And the lines are spaced just perfectly in here. They are not teeny tiny lines. I love them. So here is some pretty thick, dark, and I'm going over and over it, highlighter. And let's go over this and see how it does with smearing. I mean, you can highlight over it. Felt tip pen is not, the best pen to highlight over, but that one did okay. And you have beautiful colors in here. Let's try another dark color, because highlighting with dark or bright colors, I mean, there's really no better pen test. I mean, I can grab some other pens and we can do a Pilot G2. Personally, if I'm using a Pilot G2, I like to write with an 07. This is an 05 in Erin Condren, because her paper, sorry, I'm turning away from the mic here to grab pens, is just so, it just grabs the ink so well. Here's an Erin Condren dual tip, which is very bright and fun to use in the teacher planner. I still love these dual tip markers, even with all the other writing and markers that they have out. And here is your pen test. If you look at that paper, these are like the darkest, inkiest markers and highlighters. Absolutely nothing is bleeding through. And even, I mean, I dare say you can barely see that the page has been written on. So you're gonna feel like you're starting a fresh week, even if the back of your teacher page is just completely written on, as you can see from here. Let's look at the marker pack though before we move on to the other accessories, since we're here. So I shared I really think all those colors are beautiful. They're very light and pastel for the most part, although the orange came out pretty, what do you call it? I mean, they look light on the pen, but the orange came out pretty bright and that green came out pretty dark. This one is pretty light. So I guess they have a good range of colors in here. Dual tip, dual ink, 12 pack, rainbow and black. Then we have this one, dual tip list markers, a 6 pack. So let's try to get this baby open without too much trauma. Sometimes I have a hard time with these. And what these are is one end is a stamper and one end is a felt tip pen. They write in some different colors. So let's take a look at these. This one stamps a check mark, it looks like. Okay, that's a cute check mark. Then we have, this one stamps, oh, it's another check. Are they all check marks? So you do, no, there's some, I should have looked. Check marks and squares are what these are. So you have some check marks and some squares that you can stamp to check off. Personally, I am just not a patient planner. I don't, decorate and take a long time to plan. So I don't typically use these type of stampers because, you need to take your time to get them to go on the page right. You have gray, orchid, and aloe in the squares, and you have hot pink, lagoon, and navy in the check marks. That's what you're getting in this box. I'd love to hear from you guys if you guys actually use these stampers and like them, because I just feel like it would take me so much time to stamp it just right. And if you follow me for any amount of time, you know that I am a functional planner. But look, I did pretty good there, pretty fast. Then the ends of these pens, the hot pink and the aloe and the navy all write black. The lagoon writes lagoon, the orchid writes orchid, and the gray writes gray. So we won't try a black. Let's try one. Let's try the orchid, this one. That's going to write in the orchid to see what that looks like. And that's a beautiful purple orchid color. And then lagoon is going to write in lagoon. And then the others are going to write in black. So if you like stampers, this could be a good set for you. That's the pins. Now I'm going to pull up all the other accessories and we're going to jump into them and go through them. All right, we will jump into the folios and the clip folio at the end. Let's go through these things quickly. This is the Learn, Inspire, Encourage, Influence sticky note pack. I actually took the plastic off, but I will show you what's in here. Today's top 3 right there on your desk, the top 3, and then broken down under it. You could circle the day of the week. These are sticky notes. They do not say the Post-it brand on the back. You know how some of theirs do. And I mean, I'm going to be honest, these feel very thin to me and not great sticky. But a lot of people who love to use their sticky notes for decorative purposes use the roller dot, sticky to permanently put it down in their planner, because some of their sticky notes are so cute, especially on their dashboard sticky notes, and people want to use them. But if you want them to permanently stay in there, to not come off easily, because they don't stay as well as Post-its to me. A couple of their stuff though has been had Post-it brand on the back. So they have some products that have that. These definitely don't feel super sticky to me. So plan on using the rollerball like sticky tape to stick them down, but they are very cute. Look at that color with the apple. You have an Inspire list. You have before school, after school. You have just blank white. And you have a couple other big ones. Prep, grade, and contact. Is that sticky too? Yep, these are all stickies. And then today, priorities, prep, and then just notes. So you could just leave this on your desk as like a notes and place for a date. So that's a whole pack where you get a lot of sticky notes in there. This book, as far as I know, is new this year. I don't remember seeing this last year. It could have just not been in my box and maybe I didn't see it, but it is a sewn, it looks like 7x9 to me book, and it's beautiful with the Inspire gold foiling on it. And what it is a student checklist book. If you need just a book of checklists, they used to make this in a coiled option. I'm sure they still do, but now they're giving it to you in a sewn book, which is just really portable. Let's see what they have in the beginning for you. That's beautiful. Teacher record book. You have a class schedule, classroom events and dates, communication log, 2 pages of that, graph grid, 2 pages of that, 2-page spread, which means 4 total. Student checklist pages are the bulk of this book, so a huge amount, and then a good amount of lined notes pages at the back too. So all that is lined notes pages. I'm sure on the website it's going to tell us how many of each of these you get, and then all this is student checklist. So that is they're calling it your teacher record book. And like I said, I remember I've reviewed in past teacher videos a coiled version of this, like they're coiled notebooks. So I think this is a brand new option for this year. A snap-in teacher dashboard here. We have Learn from Yesterday, Teach for Today, Monday through Friday big, Saturday and Sunday shared, rose gold foiling, before school tick off, after school tick off. So you could pop this in your teacher planner or in any life planner if you just wanted to use this. And then 6 boxes on the back, create hope for tomorrow to use. You can, like I said, write on these with wet erase. Erin Condren sells packs of those pens, or if you want it to be more permanently be on here, like what are just our before school checklist or after school checklist. Maybe this is your meal plan for the week even, or it's just sports and activities. And you could use sticky notes if it's a meal plan on there and you want to be able to move it around. And then just notes on the back. So that is the snap-in teacher dashboard with the Ediv Inspire design. We'll save the sticker book for a second because that one's going to take a little bit longer. This is not sticky, and this is their normal thick paper of their notepads in my classroom. This is really cute. Contact, prep, list, and just, list. I could see myself just using this for any list at my desk right now. I don't have to be a teacher. I'm definitely going to use this. It's cute and it's fun to have on your desk. So that's just like their normal notepads. Universal snap-in to do dashboard Inspire teacher design. Copies, grade, contact, and rose gold with purple being the base of it. To do tick-offs, looking ahead, rose gold. Very beautiful. I'd love to hear how many of you guys use dashboards. I think they're such a great idea. I just don't need them in my life right now with how I use my life planner on my desk. But I would love to hear how many of you guys love dashboards and use them and what you use them for. Education is the greatest opportunity. So of course they have new teacher covers out that you can choose from. That is a beautiful designed one. And then their new vegan leather snap-on covers, which I shared on Instagram that I got one of these in my production tour. And I showed you it on the life planner that I got. And yep, it's an option for the big old 8.5 by 11 teacher planner too. You can snap this cover right off. If you're new to Erin Condren and you don't know, all their covers are interchangeable, snap on and off, but they have not had interchangeable vegan leather ones until this year. They told us on the production center tour, they really needed to work on them and perfect them. They didn't want to make something that didn't 100% stand the test of time and work well. Now this one is where you're pushing how much you can fit on here a little bit because I didn't even take off the other cover, but it's beautiful on there if you want a more understated. But something I shared on Instagram to keep note of if you are liking the vegan leather is you see how the lamination comes out further all around. So you get the clear lamination comes out further. So the vegan leather does not come out as far all around. And so I should really snap this one off so you guys can see here, because you're going to see that. I mean, it just looks a little bit different with your tabs. The tabs really don't stick out from it though. It barely covers it, but you can see how the back cover comes out further here. And these page protectors come all the way out to the edge of the back cover. So if you were using the vegan leather, these are going to stick out further than it on the back. I guess we should try that, you guys. As I'm talking through things, I'm always thinking, that's going to be something we need to see how that works so you can make your decision on purchasing this for your teacher planner. It feels soft. It feels nice. Do you see how those stick out though? The clear right there sticks out, and the pocket would stick out even if you didn't have the page protectors. So that does stick out, the pocket and the page protectors. From the vegan cover, I personally wouldn't mind it. The vegan cover feels great with rounded corners, soft in hand. It's just a different look, and one you can change in and out of. So, and just another option. Okay, let's flip through the sticker book. Cool for School. They come out with a new one every year. This has over 500 colorful and mixed metallic stickers in it. I love the cover of it, first of all. I mean, the apples have me, the colorful apples this year. And here we go. We have a lot of functional stickers in here. I'm just going to flip through. To-do lists. Those are adorable. Okay, I'm just seeing how we are on the screen here. These are little, and these are like the clear. I don't know what you call them because I'm not a sticker. Let's pull up the planner so we can stick one in here and I can show you what it looks like. This one says an IEP plan. So look, it looks nice in the planner though, the clear. These are conference, testing, meeting, IEP, assembly, development. That's what that whole page, observation, library, birthday, love those, something to something time, so times. You have washi strips with motivations, love that. And so you have mixed foiling all throughout. You have gold, silver, rose gold. Those are cute. Look at the apples and the rainbows stuck on there. Very cute. I like those. Circles, also love the rainbow stuck on there. These are the, once again, like more clear ones. Some sticker expert tell me what I'm supposed to be saying on those. So check marks, stars, asterisks, birthday cakes, hearts, paper clips. We're going to just stick that right there. Okay, and then some tick offs here, like a habit tracker. These are beautiful. These long lists, look at the apples and the rainbows. And that ends your Cool for School, not too cool. I always want to say too cool. Cool for School Designer Sticker Book Classroom Collection Edition 7. Okay, the last things we are going to look at, we have some new products here. Well, not new. This folio has been, I believe this color is new though. Let's go out. This is a beautiful gold. I mean, that is really pretty. The metallic look on that. And this, of course, is to hold your 8.5 by 11 teacher planner. This is not new. They've had these out. I've shared them before. Last year, I had one in my teacher video, I believe. You have a big pocket back here. It's suede inside. You close that. It holds your planner. Looks really professional. You can stick a pin in here. Let's stick a big fat dual tip. Oh, and it fits fine and has room to spare. You have room here for some more pins that we could pop in here. Let's see how this shuts with pins in here. You have a magnetic closure up here for something like a ruler like this or something you need to put in there. Fits perfectly. And paper's there. Then you shut this. It's a magnetic closure. Works great. Look with all the pins in there. There's plenty of room. You could pop more pins in there. You could make it fat. I don't know if you can see that on the screen. So it's just a very professional looking way to carry your planner, especially if you want to carry extra things with it. So we have that vegan leather, beautiful cover. And then we have this new clip folio. They've had clip folios in the past, but this design is completely different from anything I've seen from them. I love the little asterisk stars, just look like they're twinkling, you know, and you have this beautiful blush color. I don't know if you can tell how pretty that is. Stitching around the outside, it has that puff feel. You know, there's push in, there's give to this. I like the feel of it. I really do. And then let's test out these big fat jewel tips, if they will go. Yep, they go in here with room to spare. You can stick in your pins in here. And then you have room for paper in here. That does not open up, so just paper there. This tablet comes with it, and in the past, they've always sold extra tablets like this, so I'm sure they still are going to. And you could clip any papers you need to in there, but it comes with this lined tablet, and with the pins in there, it still shuts well. Look, there's plenty of room, and it feels good in hand, you guys. When I was an elementary school teacher, I actually carried around a clipboard. I remember it had my class list and like kind of our discipline marking system. So wherever we were in the building walking, like I could have it, my tally thing. I don't even remember the system. I'm just saying I had my class list and other information on a clipboard that I basically carried with me everywhere. Because then I also had a piece of paper, you know, on my clipboard that I could write any notes on. So when we're walking to and from music or art or lunch or going to an assembly or to another teacher's classroom, I just always had something to write on. I was rarely without my clipboard. Hey guys, I am popping this in here. I filmed this later with a different mic at a different time, so it might sound different. My nails look different. That is because there are two things I forgot that I needed to let you know about in this video. When I popped this cover on in the video and popped it into this vegan leather, I think this clip folio is a great thing. Later, when I pulled it out after the video, I learned that these vegan covers do not stay on as tight as these laminate. So the laminate, like I cannot pull off, right? Boom, no. So if you stick a laminate cover into this in the back here, when you pull it in and out, it's not gonna pull it off. But when you stick on a vegan leather cover, first of all, they do pop on easier. So I should have had a hint from that. But I really haven't like used a vegan leather cover for anything, right? So I haven't tested it, but they do pop on easier. When it was stuck in this folio and you pull it out, it is easy to pull off this cover, as you saw. So my cover actually pulled off when I pulled it out of the vegan leather folio. So that is something to note, that if you love the vegan leather covers on either your 7x9 planner or on the teacher planner, note that if you're sticking them in and out of a folio like that, you're going to yank the back cover off. Unless maybe you're super, super gentle, I don't know, and you figure out a way to do it. So I just want you to know that about the covers in general, and know that while I cannot pull my laminated cover off this way, I can pull my vegan leather cover off that way. So it seems to stay on just fine, like if you're just treating your planner like normally. But if it does get like stuck in something or you do yank on it, you can pull it off. And that's not the case with the laminate one. So I wanted to let you know that. I also wanted to let you know this is a Target planner from a previous year, a Target teacher planner. But I know that they plan to have teacher planners at Target also this year. I know that from my production center tour. So I wanted to share this with you. So this is a previous year. I don't know what the Target planners look like this year. I don't even know when they're launching in the Target stores. Erin Condren usually advertises that. And I know that they will also go on the Target websites if you can't find one near you or you don't have a Target near you. Because there is something, if they stay the same. I don't know if they're staying the same this year, but I wanted to show you this in case they are. The Target planners were made undated in past years. So I don't know what they're going to look like this year, once again. But I just want a heads up so that maybe if you liked this better, you could wait and see what the Target ones were like and then compare it to the ones, you know, at Erin Condren's site and decide which one you wanted. I just didn't want you to purchase the one on Erin Condren's site having wished you would have seen what the Target ones looked like also. So the Target ones, if they come out undated again, that gives you 3 undated rows on the left side and 4 undated rows on the right side. Once again, I'm sure they're going to tweak something this year, But if they leave it undated, that allows you to use it as a vertical planner, which is a game changer for a lot of people. So that means you could also draw lines here if you needed to, because now the week of or your notes section is on the left versus the right. This is all changed up, and who knows what this year is going to look like. But you could put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You get it? And you could have, up to 5 subjects down, or it can just be 5 different parts of your day or 5 different social media outlets. Because many people love to look at things vertically, more than horizontally across. And that way, when your book is open, you have all of Monday, all of Tuesday, all of Wednesday. Now, many people need more than 5 subjects, so that won't work for you. I don't know why I said draw the lines across there, because now that we're going vertically, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you would not need to do that. But this just is an option. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you have 7 days in your week instead of just the 5 in the teacher planner on the way down, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So who knows? They could switch up the whole Target teacher planner this year, and then this is just like obsolete. Maybe it's not even going to go vertically anymore. But I just wanted to let you guys know that maybe that's an option out there, and watch for it to launch. Okay, guys. Wow, let me grab this. All this beautiful stuff. Let's just grab a few things to wrap this up. That wraps up our beautiful teacher planner launch for Erin Condren. Every year this happens. I mean, it makes me excited for school, even though we're about to start summer. And trust me, I'm excited to be off school. It's a beautiful launch. I love it all. I'm grateful I could share it with you guys. If it is your first Erin Condren purchase, remember to use my $10 off link down there. If you're making any Erin Condren purchase at any time throughout the year and my content and videos have helped you here or on Instagram, I would be so grateful if you considered clicking through my affiliate link to purchase. You still sign into your account. You still get your points. When you click through my link, it will just look like you went to the Erin Condren website. Nothing looks different. All right, guys, I always love to hear all your comments and thoughts and opinions on new products and launches. I like to hear them on everything, but especially new products and launches. So leave it all down in the comments so we can chat. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.